Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be discussing whether or not I think it's a good idea for the ninja to go into space in a future Ninjago season, and I have some evidence to back up why this might not be a great idea, but also I want to talk about my own opinions on this as well. But starting off, let's go over the evidence that we have here, and it's all from Twitter, and the first piece of evidence here is from the Hagman brothers, and this is from quite a while ago because it's regarding Season 4, but basically, they said that we almost did an Alien season after rebooted. We were laying the pipe with the Project Arcturus episode. So basically, of course, they're saying here that they were setting up Season 4 to be sort of an alien and space-centered season, and I definitely think that would have been quite interesting. Now, don't get me wrong though, I'm super happy we wound up getting the Season 4 that we did because it's arguably one of the best seasons of Ninjago, so I'm definitely super glad about that, but I think it would have been an interesting sort of direction to take it in, but also it might have felt a bit too similar to like what they did in Rebooted, because of course we've seen the ninja go up into space. I see a lot of people kind of forget about this when they're having discussions about it, and it is understandable. Of course, Season 3 is from quite a while ago, but I think they kind of did it in a smaller way, and I think they could definitely open it up quite a bit more. Of course, we got to see them do some things in space, but I think if they got to meet aliens or explore more of like just the universe as a whole, I think that could be really cool to see. But also, would it kind of fit within Ninjago? And this is kind of where we come into the points of maybe this not ending up happening, and that's where Tommy Andreasen comes in, of course, the creator of Ninjago, and he has basically said that he is not keen on Ninjago in space, and when asked about whether or not aliens would appear, he responded, "Not on my watch." So it sounds like he is not all for this idea, and I can kind of share a similar sentiment. I am definitely hesitant for the ninja to go back into space. Now, if they can do it correctly and have the right sort of motivation, because I don't want it to feel like something like, yeah, we're sending the ninja up into space because we need like ideas for the products and the toys. Of course, we've seen them experimenting quite a bit, especially with Seabound, let's say. I never would have thought at the beginning of Ninjago that we would see the ninja in like scuba suits, going underwater, all of that. I think it's a really cool idea, and it can definitely work, as we saw with Seabound, but I'm not sure if this would work as well, honestly. Of course, with Season 3 of Rebooted, we saw that they didn't wind up making any products based off of them kind of going up into space. It was a lot of stuff that was just kept to Ninjago, so it's definitely interesting whether or not they kind of want to go with this. I think there are correct ways to do it, or at least right ways to do it. Of course, it comes down to everyone's personal opinion, but I think if you had the right sort of motivation, like let's say a member of the ninja wound up being like kidnapped basically and taken up into space, or abducted, I suppose would be a good term for that, but basically taken up into space, and then the ninja have to go rescue them. I think that could work well. Now, I don't think this would wind up happening anytime soon. The only possible way I could see them tying something in somehow is with the Vengestone buyer, because of course we don't know where they're at, what their location is, who they are, so who knows, maybe they could tie it in somehow there, but it definitely sounds like that would not wind up happening, of course, because Tommy Andreasen, of course, has a massive influence on the show, of course, being the creator, so I don't know if we would wind up seeing this, but I definitely think that it could be a cool opportunity to explore a completely different terrain for the ninja, and definitely introduce some cool new characters as well. I would love to have a side character who's like an alien and very interesting, similar to something like Benthamar or something like that. I don't want them to retread storylines, of course, but I think you can kind of use similar sort of character archetypes in that sort of scenario, so I definitely think it would be cool to see, but I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this topic here. I don't have too much more to say, because of course it's all just a guessing game at this point, and just based on your personal opinion, if you would like to see this happening or not. So let me know down below what are your thoughts on this, and whether or not you would like to see the ninja go into space, and what are your reasons for that. I definitely think for myself, one of the main things I would love to see from that is, of course, within the sets, I would love to see like space style ninja suits. I think that would be so cool. The villains would probably have really great designs, and leave it open for opportunities to have new molds as well for the characters. So there are some cool things that I think could wind up happening, but if it's not going to do justice for the actual story, or if it's just going to feel kind of gimmicky, then I don't really want them to go forward with that. But at the end of the day, I have trust in, of course, the people behind Ninjago. They've done a fantastic job throughout the series, so I definitely think they'll make the right decision. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section section if you did enjoy the video. It would be highly appreciated if you could leave a like, also subscribe as well if you'd like to check out some of my other content. So thanks so much, I'll see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.